George Stacy is dead, and today is his funeral. Jonah always thought that George was a bit too liberal, but he was a good man. Even his political enemies have shown up, like Sam Bullit, who's running on a law and order ticket. Although Jonah can't see that Bullit is actually thinking about ways to use George Stacy's death to help him politically. And Gwen Stacy, George Stacy's daughter and Peter Parker's girlfriend, is distraught and blames Spider-Man for her father's death. She'll hate Spider-Man forever, but she's not going to waste time crying. She's going to do what she can to get rid of menaces like Spider-Man by volunteering to help Sam Bullit. We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 91, To Smash the Spider. The next day, Gwen Stacy visits the offices of Sam Bullit. Bullit is delighted to have her on board and plays it kind, offering to be a friend and a counsellor to her. After all, since he had very different views to her late father, he has no time for bleeding hearts or liberals. Gwen's endorsement will mean a lot. Without noticing what law and order really means, still focused on revenge against Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy agrees to help and appear on television alongside Bullit. With Gwen's support confirmed, Sam Bullit calls the Bugle to get the newspaper's support too, and Jonah is delighted, happy to support a politician who will deal with the Spider-Man problem. He's so happy that he ignores Robbie Robertson's warnings about Bullit being a fascist still living in the 1930s. Later and elsewhere, Sam Bullit is on television and Peter Parker watches as he publicly blames George Stacy's death on Spider-Man and vows to crush the hero in the name of law and order. And as the papers carry that news far and wide, the public begin to turn against Spider-Man. Overnight, Sam Bullit has made people scared to leave their apartments, created a city of fear, and Spider-Man begins to doubt himself. Maybe he is a menace. After all, look what he did to the woman that he loves. Worried about being seen as Spider-Man, Peter changes into his civilian gear, but finds himself in trouble as Peter Parker instead. Sam Bullit approaches in a car with some goons, and he wants Peter to tell them where Spider-Man is. Bullit is going to clean up the streets, and if Peter won't help, then he's on the side of the lawless. He's not gonna take a stand against law and order, is he? But Peter does, refusing to tell them any information about Spider-Man and comparing Bullit's whole deal to Hitler. So Bullit drives away, making his goons promise not to hurt Peter in a way where the message is very clear: hurt Peter Parker. And so the goons beat him up, and Peter has to pretend to take it, has to pretend to be hurt. But the moment that the goons leave, Peter springs up a wall and becomes Spider-Man, swinging back down to the leaving goons, scaring them, then hanging them webbed up from a wall. It's barely even a fight. He has a message for Bullit, and he wants the goons to deliver it, word for word. And with the bad guys dealt with, Spidey swings home to call Gwen, only to find Gwen waiting in his apartment, shocked at the sudden appearance of Spider-Man, the man that killed her father. And with her is Sam Bullit, who now has proof that there's a connection between Spider-Man and that Parker kid. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey to read every Spider-Man comic ever. Next week, the Avengers are to be executed, but until that issue, here's a fun fact about this one. As well as being depressingly prescient for today, Sam Bullit and his tough-on-crime viewpoints was very clearly a parody of Nixon, who was president at the time. Also, considering the time it was written, with the Voting Rights Act only being signed 5 years earlier, this is a ballsy story to write, and very much a statement on who a hero should and shouldn't be.